Today we're going to discuss EBITDA. So, what is EBITDA? EBITDA is earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. Let's break that down. We'll start with earnings. So, let's say we build a computer and we sell the computer for $1,000. It cost us 400 to make, so we subtract the 400 from the 1,000, we're left with 600. That would be our net income or earnings. Next, we have interest. So I go to the bank, borrow money, and I build a factory. Interest is the monetary charge for the privilege of borrowing that money. Taxes, well, we all pay taxes, and they're mandatory for everyone. They're levied on individuals and corporations by a government entity. Next, depreciation. Depreciation is an accounting method of allocating the cost of a tangible or physical asset over its useful life or life expectancy. Depreciation represents how much of an asset's value has been used up. So let's say I build or I purchase a conveyor belt and it cost me $100,000 to buy. We assume that the average conveyor belt lasts about 10 years. So depreciation will show and break down year by year $10,000 until $100,000 is reached because of the life expectancy of 10 years. So year 1 will pay 10,000 all the way to year 10. Now, amortization, it's set up the same way depreciation is, and it's broken down the same way, but it's only intangible assets like paying for a patent, a copyright, trademark, loan, etc. So let's put all this together. Let's say we have our company, our business, and our business is generating net income. It's generating profit. So we have costs that comes with this profit. The cost of doing business. We pay interest, taxes, depreciation, amortization. So we have our earnings, and now we want to compare who is making better money, who is making better revenue, net income. So we add back the interest on our earnings, add back the taxes, and that'll be EBIT. And you'll see that sometimes on the 10K. Now, if we add the depreciation and amortization to our earnings, now we have EBITDA. So why do people do this? Well, if I'm with my friend and we both have the same business, and let's say we pay different rates of taxes, let's say I pay higher interest because I took a bad loan, let's say I pay a little bit more in depreciation. I tell my friend, look, I want to compare how we're doing to the core. Let's just look at our net income. So we're going to add the interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. So we're both back on level playing fields. And now we can see who is making better money from the company, from the similar sector. So other reasons why we use EBITDA. It's a measure of a company's overall financial performance and is used as an alternative to net income. In some circumstances, it is more precise. It's a more precise measure of corporate performance since it is able to show earnings before the influence of accounting and financial deductions. EBITDA as a measure of profitability can be used to compare companies against each other, like we mentioned. Also looking at the same sector. If this average company in your sector is trading at a certain EBITDA and you have a better number, then it's useful information. EBITDA is a good measure of core profit trends because it eliminates some extraneous factors and allows more apples to apples comparisons. EBITDA is now commonly used to compare the financial health of companies and to evaluate firms with different tax rates, like we mentioned. You can have companies in different states, they all pay different tax rates. So we want to get everything even, add back the taxes, add back the depreciation, amortization, and let's see what the core profit is. You make a product, how much does it cost you to make, and how much you're selling of it. According to the 2015 paper, almost 80% of equity analysts use some form of EV/EBITDA in their analysis. And enterprise value is something we're going to do in the next video. We'll actually take this, build on EBITDA, and apply it with EV/EBITDA, EV over EBITDA. EBITDA is a measure of profitability, and it can be used to compare companies against each other and industry averages. So overall, just understanding your earnings, understanding that you're taking your net profit and you're adding back the taxes that you paid, the depreciation, the amortization, just so you can see that the core, who's making better net income without those outside measures. I hope that was clear. Thank you for watching. Please sign up to StockTwits, my IG, TikTok, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. You can find me at jvaldeztrade1. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider subscribing, commenting, and liking, and hitting the notification button so you can get notified next time we make another video. Thank you. See you on the next video.